Hello everyone, welcome back to Breaklight Productions. My name is Curtis Lambert and today we're reacting to Stray Kids' God's Menu. Let's jump on into it. Ooh. Nice. Ah, cool tracking shot left to right. Nice. Oh, cool camera movements matching with the choreography. Ooh, that was cool. Nice bit of backlighting, some flares, cool transition. Oh, good whip pan. Awesome. Damn. That lighting. It's an awesome car. The camera movements are so smooth. Like it's most likely done on like a crane arm. Oh, that's a cool shot. Hell yeah. Another good whip pan, or whip tilt, I should say. Such a simple transition, the hand then. Cool, another whip pan, another whip pan. Oh, good matching of choreography and camera movement. Love the red lighting as well. Awesome. Great editing. Awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, is there more? Is it just... Oh. Ooh. Cool. Hell yeah. All right. Let's break it down. You know, any K-pop, J-pop music videos we watch, oh my god, like there is not only so much going on, but it's how well synced it all is together. Like these crews that work on these music videos, like they know the brief, they just execute it to such a like high standard, where it's just like, yeah, it just works, you know, it just works. And like I want to just sort of find the right part here. Where are we? Yeah, so with these like this construction yard set or whatever you would call it, like this alone has so much in it, like because they use it a few different times with different like lighting setup. Well, not lighting setups, but they're utilizing different lights within that setup. So we've got this sort of fluoro lights that we can visibly see in our shots. sort of on these, I don't know what you would call them, like the stands. And those are just tube lights, like super simple, super easy, giving you sort of this greenish yellow light. But like they've then also got a blue backlight, which is really awesome and adding to the atmosphere, especially when it comes to the moments where it flashes to red. And then those flashes to red, like, that's the front light in, but there's also in the bits that aren't red, the front lights are at the color to match the tube lights that we see in the shot. So our brain is automatically just like, oh, that's the light from the tube lights we see, but it's not. And then yeah, they've got like sort of screens up behind them that are also like doing their own thing. Like yeah, there's a lot of layers to this. It's really cool. And then like if I just, yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, so in that construction yard shot there would also be a top light. I'm looking at it now. But the great thing about, like, and again, it's all K-pop and J-pop music videos, is like just the editing, the choreography, the performance, the song, and the camera work just all work in tandem together. It's so good. Like the fact that when, you know, they sort of put their arms on that angle, and so the camera went to that angle as well, so it basically made their arms like straight across the screen. Like that is so simple but so cool. And just like, how do you put it, like it just goes to show that actual like thought. Yeah, here it is, they're like that, and it goes whoop with them, which is so cool. But like it becomes that thing where the camera team, they know the choreography and they've rehearsed their camera movements to that choreography. The choreographer knows the music, so he's made a choreography that not only fits the beats of the music, but that choreographer also knows, like, hey, this is how it's going to be edited, and the editor knows what the choreography is. And like it's every aspect just knowing each other and knowing what they're doing so like flawlessly. It's great. And a lot of the time what that comes down to is a really good director who's, you know, the person in the middle of all of those discussions, being like, hey guys, here's the vision, this is what we have to do. You know, and that's the difference between a good and a bad director. Like if something you watch feels incredibly disjointed, it's probably because it didn't have a good director, or at least not an experienced director. What else can we talk about? Let's go this garage shot. Where was it? I've got to try and find it. That's it. That's the one downside with these types of music videos, is they zoom through so many scenes that then when there's a particular one I want to talk about, I'm like, where is it? Nah, I can't find it. But essentially, we're in a garage, and they've got a high set backlight coming through that also gives some beautiful flares. And again, that's super simple to do. Like that, like I literally just did that for a music video I shot. And like we didn't have anywhere near the budget or whatever that this has, but it's just like if you know enough about lighting and camera, you can be like still pulling off beautiful stuff, even without the budget and the fancy camera gear and all of this. So, you know, something to definitely keep in mind. Now, we also see is this really cool shot where it starts in one of their hands and then pulls out. Like, that is so cool. And all that would be is that, like, okay, there's a couple ways to do it. First off, can you get cameras that are that small and like telescopic that you can get an image like that 100% like how it is? Yes. Yes, there are telescopic cameras. However, the quality of them, not that great, you know, because they're so compact. So what this would probably be, and I sort of, when watching it, I can see it, is that the camera would just be right up like to his hand, and then they've artificially in post zoomed it in. And so how they then do the zoom out is they start with it zooming out, it like that post-production zoom in becomes a animated zoom out, and then once it gets to where the camera actually was, that camera on the day is then tracking back and all of that, which again takes a bit of foresight, because like your camera operator has to understand, like, okay, they've got to get it in his hand, they have to zoom in. And if we want them to do a slow zoom out to where the camera actually is, like, we need to give them 5 seconds or whatever it is. And so, like, yeah, like there takes a bit of forethought there, because if you just do it way too quick as the camera operator, the editor's not going to have enough time to have that slow zoom out of the hand. So yeah, it takes coordination and a bit of forethought. There's also a lot of really awesome transitions in this one, both really like simple, straightforward, but effective. And what that is you got the old whip pans and whip tilts. So we've spoken about those before. It's basically where you end and then start a shot by whipping the camera as quick as possible. You stitch them together, and then because of the motion blur, it looks like you just really quickly panned from one scene or tilted from one scene into the other. I see a lot of people call whip pans no matter which way they go. Technically, a pan is left to right, a tilt is up and down. So like, we do sort of just call them whip pans, but if it's doing it upwards or downwards, it is technically a whip tilt. That's sort of a running joke in the film industry. A lot of people call any sort of angling of the camera a pan. They're like, oh, can you pan up, please? It's like, you mean tilt up. But then the second transition we see used a lot here, that again, super simple, is bringing the hand up to screen to cover it. You throw in a quick like cut to black in there, and then it comes out. And like that, just hand at end of shot, hand off beginning of shot, is such an effective way of doing transitions that feel smooth. So yeah, again, another music video that just is absolute, like, on a technical level, like, incredible in every way. Like it's really, really cool. So yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and comment any other music videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.